Hey, hello. Oh, hang on, I've just got to change that number there. As usual, hello Spurs fans. Paul Hotspur Hippie here, the only psychedelic soccer show on the internet. I hope you're all well this evening. Hope you're all well. As usual, I'd like to acknowledge the traditional owners of the land from which I'm streaming tonight, the Wallumattagal people of the Eora Nation. Pay my respects to their elders, past, present and future. And recognise that sovereignty wasn't ceded. It always was and always shall be Aboriginal land. Well, bit of a quiet day, isn't it? Bugger all football. We've got England-Germany tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. I'm not bothering with that. But I have one sort of item of news. Welcome. Now, this is tenuous. God, I might scrape in the barrel here. But my producer kindly sent me an article. It's from Team Talk. Don't know who they are. Headline: Team star faces pundit into embarrassing climb down after winning award. I made a mistake. He's talking about none other than Radu Dragashin. Who's talking about him? Florin Raduciu, ex-Romania star, it says here. Maybe if you're watching from Romania, you can clue us in if he's right or not. Send your answers in on a stamped addressed envelope, Wood Lane, W12 8QT. You know how it goes. So I don't know what he said because it doesn't quote what he actually said. It only says what he said afterwards. He said, "It's not a personal thing. It was just my reaction. Maybe a bit harsh. I admit with that word shepherd." So he called him a... He didn't say in the article what he said. Unless I just skipped over it. I think I made a mistake there. I apologise. And actually, I did it a few months ago. I understand that this Tottenham transfer took off, but nothing justified it, and no one should reward him as the best player in Romania. I believe that Romania's best player must be a show player, a player who conveys emotion to me, which Dragashin does not do. That was it. Nothing personal. Sounds a bit personal, if you ask me. But it also has a good quote from Clive Allen here. Clive Allen, after Dragashin came on when Mickey van der Ven buggered his thigh. Clive Allen, I'd put more stock in Clive Allen's opinion any day. 49 goals. I think I saw about 40 of them. I thought he was fabulous because Mickey's performance was outstanding. It was a pressure situation for him to come into. He looked really comfortable. He was calm. He was controlled. Yes, obviously we had the man advantage. But I just thought that, again, alongside Romero, you can see the possibility of a pairing there with Mickey maybe play with three. There are lots of... Shut up, Clive. You don't know what you're talking about. I can take it all back. There are lots of permutations, but the way he handled himself in the time he was on the field, he was fantastic. That's about it, I'm afraid. God, slim pickings, man. Slim pickings. For what time is it? It's 7:25 here in Sydney. So that means it's 8:25 a.m. on a Saturday morning in England. No one's going to be up, are they? Obviously. But there is one comment. It's P.S. Barrow. I saw, by the way, P.S. Barrow. See, what YouTube does when you comment on a video, which I never reply to, but I do read them, it does, sometimes it puts them into like a naughty bin for some reason. And I saw you had one in there. Where is it? Is it you? Yeah. And then but it's a bit too... I mean, I'll put it on. I'll just say, yeah. You can do that, but, you know, you probably thought, why isn't my comment appearing? Wasn't that rude? You just said penis. Penis is perfectly valid word. That's a normal word. Nothing wrong with that. That's not even a penis. It's a dildo. Hi, Paul from freezing Edmonton, Canada, -7. Oh, dear, oh dear. That's pretty nippy. The last time I experienced, well, look, I like skiing. I do a bit of skiing. I haven't been since the pandemic, like everything else I haven't done. But then you dress up warm, don't you? So it's -7, but it's not like you're going out in a t-shirt. You'll have proper gear for it. You'll be all acclimatised to it. The only time I experienced really cold weather, it was a shock when I last went to England, which is 2012, and it was like freezing or maybe -1 or 2, and it was so cold my body just couldn't like work it out, and I didn't feel cold, and I wasn't wearing much. But well, there you go. Let me see. God, it is slim pickings tonight, folks. Could be a short stream. I'll hang around a bit. I'll have a sip of water. Takes people a while to float in sometimes. But I hope you're well, Pierce Barrow. Actually, I might as well do some admin while I'm here. I've been meaning to have a look at what's involved with joining the Spurs members. To see if we can figure it out together. Here we go. What we got here? Tottenham, Australia. Membership. What's the deal? Spurs membership. Here we go. What my membership gets me? How do I join? Watch a video. Join. I've got to create an account. Can't. Does it say? It doesn't say how much it is, does it? It doesn't say. I've got to do all that first, have I? Oh. Exclusive events, merchandise discounts, priority ticket access. This one I'm thinking about this because of the game in Melbourne, but it doesn't say how much it is. Where's everyone else? I don't know, man. I don't know. Don't matter, I do the same shit. If it's no one watching or 10 million people watching, well, that's the theory anyway, man. They're wandering in. I can see the viewers slowly going up here. How much is it? How much is Tottenham Hotspur's membership? $10. Is that it? It's only $10. Become a member of Hotspurs. $10. Oh, from. Oh, and then you click that and there's a 404. All right. Well, we'll get round to that in the fullness of time. Ah, here we go. P.S. Barrow, I'm curious about your maths background. Well, I was quite good at maths at school, and then I went to uni and I wasn't because I couldn't be bothered with it. And basically, I didn't go to any lectures. No, but I had a really good time when I was at uni. 2 years of real good fun. I should have gone the arts. But I went science. Didn't, There you go, eh? Doing a bit of art now. Tim John Smith, g'day, man. Did you play much football as a young lad? Not an awful lot, man. Not an awful lot. I kind of really got the football playing bug when I suppose I was maybe 12, 13. And by then all the other kids had like 10 years advantage on me, so I was shit. But I did get better. In recent years, I've played a few charity tournaments and a bit of football, but now I enjoy watching it. That's about the extent. Go it's slim pickings here. I have to tap dance here and see if the debate's still debating. Yeah, no answers there. No answers yet. They haven't come to the conclusion yet. Where's the music? My music's not playing either. What's going on? It's all gone to shite. Where is it? Where's the music button? There it is. Don't understand it. Sometimes I just don't want to go. Oh, well, what can you do, eh? Is there any other internationals being played today? I think they were all done the other day, weren't they? The Euro qualifiers are all done. So it's last chance saloon for Georgia versus Greece. Greece pummeled. Who did they pummel the other day? Kazakhstan 5-0. Yasu pummeled them. So that's one. And then we got Ukraine v Iceland and Wales, Poland. That's the big one. There's a bit of skin in that game, isn't there? Meanwhile, the England men's national team, are they playing 2 friendlies or is it just one? England football matches. Just playing Brazil. Is that it? Try and get out the list. Yeah. Oh no, they're playing Belgium as well. Oh, that'd be fun. Belgium's such an exciting football team, aren't they? Very dynamic. P.S. Barrow, do you think Ange has reached his hardest test that he won't change his style for anyone? I suppose in some ways it should be. He's often said that, yeah, it's hard, but you get more resources. So, I don't know. I suppose it's a different sort of challenge. I'd say he had a lot of challenges when he was Australian youth coach and Australian national team coach. But this is a big one. But he's not going to change his style. There's no way. There's no way, man. There's no way. The only time you see him change his style is if we manage to pull this one off and we do this really well. But I can't. No, there's no point. There's no point in changing his style because it works. He's got history. It's proven it works. P.S. Barrow, Romero, yes, man. All right, got the first goal. Argentina and El Salvador and Lo Celso. Yeah, okay, you got that. Yeah, Lo Celso got one as well. Funny, isn't it? I do like Romero. I think he gets a bit of bad press. You know, all this reckless stuff. I don't see him as reckless at all. I think he's very measured. I mean, there's reckless players. Matty Cash, that's a reckless player. John McGinn, Aston Villa, what happened to him? Oh, unlucky. They're reckless players. I think Romero's a good guy, good player. Yeah, P.S. Barrow. Lo Celso got the third. Who's the dude in the picture? He's got the same beard as me. Is it you? No, it looks like in the days where you had to sit for 5 hours for a photo. Now everyone's got millions. That's a thing of the past. The photo album. It's just gigabytes. Here's me yesterday. Here's me yesterday afternoon. Here's me about to go to bed. It's like far out, man. Whoops. There we go, change that. Jim John Smith, we saw that in the Chelsea game. Ange's way or the highway. And the players bought into it. And I see people misusing Kulu's quote because Kulu said, we lost the game, but we won in life. And now it looks like people are just going to trot that out whenever we lose a game. What bollocks. What deceptive bollocks that is. Romero's balls like Roberts. Oh, that's a big call. I mean, probably does, but I mean, Roberts. Was up there, wasn't he? Up there. Oh, it's a picture of Russian anarchist Petr Kropotkin. Okay, right. That's interesting. I don't know. The name rings a bell from somewhere, but I don't know. I've not heard of him. See, I'm not into any system. It's Hotspur Hippie. Don't forget. That's what it is here. Not anarchy or anything, or communism or anything. It's just live and let live. There's a few people more floating in now. A few more people floating in. I should schedule these things, but it's an extra step. I mucked around today with a few things, tightening a few things up, a spanner. I thought I'd have a look at the, you can do vertical streaming, and I'd look at it. I thought, it's too many extra steps, can't be bothered. How are we all doing tonight, folks? Here we go. P.S. Barrow, if Romero loses a few teeth, maybe he has already, you may change your mind. Yeah, well, I mean, that's the benchmark, isn't it? That's what you got to do to get anywhere near Graham Roberts, lose your teeth and go back on the pitch. We'll see. Maybe he's capable of it. Tim John Smith, what do you think of Werner and how he settled into the team? Okay. He's not been super crap. He hasn't been, super wonderful either. Maybe he'll kick on. Maybe he won't. It's hard to say. I think it was a useful thing to do because of AFCON and all that sort of stuff. So it was useful. And he's got 2 goals and 2 passes that led to goals. I'm not going to say the word assist. I don't know. We'll see what happens. He's got 10 games to do something. We'll see if he can do anything or not. P.S. Barrow. Anyway, 2:30 a.m. Have to get up at night, 8 a.m. Oh, you get some sleep, man. Get some sleep. Thanks for popping in, though. Thanks for popping in. Inner Hype. G'day, man. Game over. Ooh. Background visuals always look good. Yeah, I've been working on it. Just little things here and there. Just little things. Phil Coys. It's the Phil Army. Where's the Phil Army thing? Phil Army. Phil Army. Phil Army. Phil Army. Phil Army. Hello, Phil. G'day, Paul. Keep hearing about this Plan B. Oh, where's that? Nowhere near, man. Nowhere near. What happened to doing Plan A better? Oh, we'll be fine, man. We'll be fine. You know it. Next season, we will see the fruits of that with a few quality signings. Peace and love. Come on, you Spurs Phil Army. There's two Phils, isn't there? Whoa. Oh well. I don't know what the minimum cut-off for an army is. So yeah, I suppose that counts, doesn't it? Suppose it counts. You ride up in your tank. There we go. Nah, there's no plan A, man. There's no plan B. It's the Ange Postecoglou choo-choo, isn't it? That's where we're going. That is. Did you find what you were looking for re-membership? I had a quick look. And all memberships expire at the end of May. Okay. Currently saying 55 quid? No, it's different because I'm in Australia, man. Look, I'm tempted to investigate now. All right. You lot chat. Okay, I've got to do the whole bloody create an account, do an email. Let's have a quick look. 55 quid just to be a member in England. That's outrageous, isn't it? Outrageous. Stay informed, create an account. Okay. Oh, I've noticed that the last thing I typed in here, my name was Billy Bollocks. I'm going to put my real name in here. This is exciting. Live sign up. I'm not even showing you what's on the screen just in case I've got to fill out any personal information. Sydney. A Tottenham CRN is required. What the flying, jumping Jehovah? What? No. I must be on the wrong page here because this is just like applying for a social security number or something. Membership, right. Here we go. Join. I don't want to watch a video. I just want to join. Far out, dudes. All right, here we go. Create an account. You need a Tottenham CRN. What's a Tottenham? What the what? What is what? Client reference number. I'm not talking to Centrelink or the Dole office. I just want to join a football club. No. I'm done. I'm not doing it tonight. Wow, big super chat here. Bum rash. It's a sneaky capitalisation to sneaky through the gaps there. I didn't realise what I was reading till I read it. Brilliant. Bum rash says, "G'day Paul, hope you're well, mate." Oh, fantastic, mate. Seeing a bit of a divide in the fan base already, which is annoying. You know, when it's a divide, say you've got a big cake here, a big, huge cake of Spurs fans. The divide is just a tiny little slice of, you know, I don't know what's in that slice. Bit of some worms or something like that. So it's all, the big old cake is all like nice. But when you're eating, I'm going to draw the analogy out as far as I can. When you're eating a nice cake, you're not talking much. But when you've got a cake that's got worms in it, you're going to be, So I don't think it's big. I don't think it's a big thing. I know what you mean. No, I've seen it. I just ignore it. It's only a few people. I mean, I suppose channels are debating this and debate. I can't be bothered. Let's see how my debate's going. They were. Nah, they're not happy. Not happy. Still no answers. Also tired of this lazy Ange's no plan B narrative. I know, man. What can you do? What can you do? The only thing you can do is just wait, because I'm taking you've experienced a bit of Angeness that's Australian dollars, so you know what he's doing, don't you? So I know what he's doing. I've seen him adapt plenty over the years. This is the thing. It's not like, oh God, because I think people think that a style of football or a way of playing is you rigidly, right, it's 4-4-3. You're telling all these players exactly what to do all the time, but it's not that. It's not that. Like I remember, there was a game. It might have been the Scottish FA Cup final, Celtic Rangers. It might have been the semi-final, and in that game, Celtic played not super defensively, but they more contained Rangers. It does vary, man. It does vary. But you won't see stupid time wasting, parking the bus, stuff like that. Whatever it's going to be playing football with the intent of scoring, you know? That's what happens. And we'll cook season 2. I've got no doubt, man. I can't wait. What's the date? 23rd. It's nearly a year since I did my Get Ange In video. Yeah, man. Hey, well, thanks for the super chat, man. That's a great one. That means a lot, dude. Thank you. Bum rash. Phil Coys. We are like the 300. That's right.
This is Sparta.
Actually, that sounds more like the Persian, doesn't it? Sitting on his big throne. I know. We'll be all right. We'll be all right. I'm just looking forward to the next 10 games of the season. You know, I think it's what we've done. I think the next 10 games of the season we're going to see some really good football. I think we've seen a lot of good football this year already, or this season already. I think we're ahead of where I thought we might be, like league wise. Because Ange's first season can be a lot worse than this, but then the second season, like you say, bum rash. Actually, someone asked me what I'd studied at university. I probably came away with a nasty little headache and a nasty little rash, to quote Squeeze. The second season is going to be good. We're all a bit... I think there's some fans who are just a bit jittery at the moment, just a bit jittery. We've been through a lot. You know, I'm trying to have a bit of empathy here. As a fan base, we have been through a fair old bit, and not a lot of it's been fun. So I can understand to a certain extent people being wary, but there are characters out there, you know, that.
I want a trophy. I want a trophy. Where's my trophy?
It's like all that, isn't it? They'll come. They'll come. I'm just glad. Who are you tipping for the title? I'll have to have a look at the league table. I haven't had a look for it in a while. Well, I might have, but I've forgotten. EPL table. Because I was thinking Liverpool. Let's have a look here. There we go. It's pretty tight at the top there, isn't it? 1 point separating three teams. That's anyone's game. It's not going to be Arsenal, though. I'm not going to say Arsenal. Villa. Well, we're not that far off if we win that game in hand. They're 56. Really? What, we're 8 points off the top? It's going to be Tottenham Hotspur. No, I can't say that, can I? Well, it's not dead, is it? But, you know, there's not a lot of red circles in this lot here, is there? I don't know how they're going injury-wise. I've heard that Liverpool and Man City have got a couple of injuries here and there. I think Aston Villa are on their way down. They lost their identity when they played us. I mean, you talk about a plan B, bum rash. Aston Villa did a plan B against Tottenham. They changed their formation. They betrayed their principles, and they got done for it. What's goal difference like here? Arsenal. Yeah, I was going to go Liverpool, but I think Klopp is he's fraying a bit. He is fraying a bit. He was doing that last year, I noticed. I thought he was knackered last year. But I think Liverpool. Out of those three, I would want Liverpool to win it more than the other two. Well, I hate Liverpool. I don't like Liverpool. I just hate them less than Arsenal and Manchester City. Manchester City get relegated next year. Arsenal will choke like they did last year. Aston Villa they're nothing. Little old Tottenham Hotspur. You know, we could, if things go our way, we could even pinch something like third. Something like that. Who's to say, man? Who's to say? Liverpool. Long way of answering that question, wasn't it? That is well said, bum rash. Oh dear. I mean, this is the most mature football channel going, isn't it? Let's have a look see if the VAR check's finished. No, not yet. Well, Well said, Bumrash. It's exciting to think of what's to come. And I'm enjoying seeing it develop before our eyes. That's it. We're on the journey. That's the fun bit, isn't it? Come on, you Spurs. It's been a fun journey. After 10 games, we're top of the table, and I was loving it. We're going to win the league and all that. It's fun. And we've come through a bit of an ordeal recently. So I think we're out the other side. We had a bit of a cock up against Fulham, but I don't think that's anything major. It's a bad game. Bumrash. The one thing missing for me has been a McGregor style 6. Hoping that gets sorted in the window. I've heard Ange talk about this, and if this is what he means, I agree with him, because I think all this 6, 8, and 10 stuff, a midfielder's a midfielder. You know, they got to know what's required in the game. And we've seen that, you know, when we were playing well at the beginning of the season, that midfielders, you know, that where they were needed, they would be. Like Maddison would drop deep, or Basuma would drop deep. Maddison was dropping a bit deep against Aston Villa, you know, just to collect the ball. If defence, to give defence some options. So I'm not really. I get it. I know what 6 means, but I think we're going for a bit more total football than that. With a bit of luck, you never know. Might be wrong. I think we got more chance of playing total football than me signing up for a Spurs membership with all the rigmarole you got to go through. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Yeah, I'm going 36 minutes. All right, there's a few people in. Hello, everyone. Just get the place hyped up a bit. Hey. Oh, that's better. Might not wake you up. Livens me up, though. In a hype, Spurs are scouting right wing back, couple of midfielders and a striker. Where are you hearing that from? Because I'm not paying much attention to all the rumours and innuendos, man. Especially now, did you see the Fabrizio Romano news? Cash for comments with Fabrizio Romano, man. I don't know. That's tainted him for me. He's not the here we go guy anymore. Not for me. Right wing back. So instead of Porro, so that means Emerson's on his way out. What about left back? See, if, in the ideal world, I wish, I'd be hoping there was such a thing as like a versatile fullback that could play either side, but I don't know if that exists. Pie in the sky, maybe. Couple of midfielders. Yeah, well, we've got a few midfielders to get out the door. Pierre, Skip, Chelsea, get them gone. So I'd be happy with two midfielders. Good ones, not like backup. I'm talking about competing with the likes of Maddison, Basuma, Sarr and Bentancur. Maybe just one even. What's that? Basuma, Sarr, Maddison, Bentancur. Two. Need a couple. A striker, I'd probably go maybe more winger if they don't buck up, because Son's brilliant. Play him as a striker. He's one of the world's best finishers, so he could do the job. Bumrash, I'm with you, Thaddeus. Yes, Paul, bit of a cheeky handle for YouTube. That's it. Well, I think YouTube can let you put in anything. It's just fooling innocent presenters like me, whose brains are a bit slow. Phil Coys, Maddison is wasted picking up the ball from deep. He needs to do that in the final third. Well, I don't mind if he picks it up in deep, as long as he starts a little, dribbly run, lays it off to Sarr. He keeps on running. Sarr pings it back to Maddison. He does a little bit of over the sun, hey, and then we get goal for Tottenham. That's what you get. But I mean, Madison's good at because he can do the half turn. I suppose Basuma. Oh, you're saying Basuma? Okay, yeah. Basuma needs to be the deep lying playmaker. Well, maybe they're working on either or. Could be something like that. Whoever's in that near that space of pitch at the time, it could be something like that, man. I wouldn't be surprised because. I'm starting to look. I know bugger all about football, but I am starting to see a few players swap positions a little bit, which I really like because it's fluid. It's fluid. It drags the other team out of whack. You know, if they're marking someone, they can't do it. I think that's an exciting thing when you see a full flight, an Ange team in full flight. The amount that they pull the other team out of position. They just knock them off their game. It's brilliant. Brilliant to see. Total domination. Which hopefully will start this in next week. We've still got another week, haven't we? We're halfway there. We're nearly halfway there through the international break towards Luton. Towards Luton. Can almost see the players marching out on the pitch now. It's going to be good. Playing in a white kit, which is the way it should be. Fantastic stuff. So people in England, is the England shirt causing a load of furore? I'm hearing lots of people saying some crazy things. You know, people just come out of a bingo or I'd die for that. No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't die for that flag. It's all capitalism. It's all capitalism. It's just Nike trademarking something. I reckon that's all it is. Nothing to do with cancel culture or anything like that. It's just Nike trying to be trendy, and they've buggered it up. Spurs goal of the season so far for me can't go past the Romero thumper against Burnley. Man, oh man! See, testing my memory now. I do remember thinking we did a really nice team goal against Crystal Palace. Not the last game, the game before, but I can't remember now. Can't remember, man. So, I like the one. I like the one where Maddison took the piss on. We've had a couple of goals where either Maddison or Udogie's just taken people on in the 18-yard box, and it's resulted in goals. I like that sort of stuff. We've scored some good goals. We have scored some good. We've scored a lot of goals as well. We've scored 60 goals. We've let in 42. That's all right. I'm not a big clean sheet freak. Boogs 31, member of the Hotspur Hippie commune. Thanks for your support. Thanks for being here. Dane Scarlett will be up and coming striker. Well, I mean, that'd be great, wouldn't it? I don't know if he can or not, but that'd be ideal, wouldn't it? That'd be great if he could. Price, imagine being so sensitive you get triggered by colours on a flag. Same lot who hate on black English players. Well, you know, don't forget this part of the channel. I get what you're saying. I don't think it's all people or anything like that, but I think I think there'd be a big Venn diagram crossover there. But I mean, racism is a problem for sure. But I don't know. Look, I can understand it. If you're going to put the flag on the kit, why don't you just put the flag on the kit instead of, marketing it up, user experiencing it up? I mean, that just seems silly. Just seems silly because it just doesn't mean anything. But I'll take your point, Price. I love woke. Phil Coyes, hate these international breaks. God, they just... I know. And then, like, yeah, and Price, you're right, man, because we finished on a bloody pooey performance. So, you know, if we'd have smashed Fulham 5-0, it would have just been, it would have been that for 2 weeks, just 2 weeks of that. And now it's just all, you know. It's not that. It's none of that. Just carrying around booze for 2 weeks. Still, there's only one more week of booze to go. We'll be all right. Books 31 should see his first goal from the hat-trick against Poland. Oh, is this Romero? I'll have to have a look at that. Paul Tuck, not funny. No one had a problem. With Matters dropping deep before his injury. No, I didn't. Let it go and look forward, in the words of the song. I'd sing it, but I'd get DCM. I did the other night because I cocked up my faders and played about 10 seconds of Soundgarden by accident. Straight away. Oh, I made a mistake. In the words of the song, we play the way we want to, whether it's right or wrong. There is no rights and wrongs in football, is there? There's just fun to be had. Fun. Phil Coyes, I don't know if the break was a good or bad thing for the players. Don't know, man. It's just there, isn't it? I would have thought they would wanted to play a couple of days later to right the wrong against Fulham. That might be true. Whereas they're all, well, the international ones, all off la-di-da in it. Well, no, they're not actually. Son scored for his country. Romero, Lo Celso, although I don't rate Lo Celso, but Dan's Scarlet. El Toro Cockerel, good evening to you, Paul. Buenos dias. I apologise to you yesterday because I spoke Spanish and French at the same time. I said, muy bien. It should have been muy bueno. You're putting a shift in. I get up and you're on. I go to sleep and you're on. All day. That's the illusion. 24 hours. I'm just sat here in the celestial void. Dulcet tone to wake me up and soothing tone to get me to sleep. Oh, thank you, man. That's all right. I'll take that. Liam Smith, evening, Paul. Wah, wah. Wah. There we go. In a hype. If they kept the league going through international week, it would probably cause a few upsets and make the run-in more interesting for the underdogs. Well, I've said this before, but I might be wrong on this, but I just seem to remember internationals, qualifiers, whatever, being played in the middle of the week, and the football league or whatever just carried on going, and you're right. So some players with international call-ups couldn't play. That's just the way it was. Or they would be a bit buggered when they played the next game on a Saturday. Oh, right, Dane Scarlett scored a hat-trick against Poland. Oh, what, he was playing for, what? Oh, is he England 21s or something, is he? Is it? There's that little I know. Under 20s, okay. Tottenham Academy star Dane Scarlett scores a lovely 24-minute hat-trick for England. Well done him. Excellent. Oh, let's hope he comes good. Man, you know. Muy bien is Spanish. Oh, what? I did get it right. Okay. Got it right first time. Okay. England under 20s. Gotcha. Phil Coy's boy is the new Del Boy with his lingo. So you didn't bloody know either. See? That's karma. See that? See that, Jose? Phil and his army come put the boot in. And I was right. Under 20s, all right. LTL Cockerels. 5 Tottenham players played in the under 19s draw with Donnelly as captain. Oh, nice one. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to know what the difference between youth and the Premier League is, though, these days. I mean, these players, I'm sure if they were good enough that they would be featured around, but they're not there yet, are they? The player that excites me for the younger teams from what I've seen of him, which isn't much, but I've seen a little bit, is Mikey Moore. He just, he looks like he's got the ball on a piece of string, like a Glenn Hoddle sort of kind of figure, the way he could poke the ball around the pitch. So, yeah, but he's still young, isn't he? Still young. Time will tell. El Telco. Don't know why I ain't got any music playing. I'll just play some other crap in the background there, no? There we go. How long have we going? Oh, we've been going 51 minutes. That's pretty good. I should have perhaps given that the full worth it deserved there. Boogs. Dane Scarlett scored a hat-trick against Poland. Here we go. Yeah. Well, may you say. Oh, they're on to me. You have got some people over here. El Toro Cockerel. That age doesn't matter if you're good enough. Exactly, man. Pele. Norman Whiteside. Paul Allen. Our very own Paul Allen. He started as a sprog. How old was our very own Glenn Hoddle? Glenn Hoddle. Well, when was that? It's 1975. Let's have a look here. Good point. I didn't. How old was he? So he was born in 57. Signed as an apprentice in 74. There we go. First game was. No, hang on. First. He was a 17-year-old. Wow. 17-year-old. Substitute for Cyril Knowles. Bloody hell. Ha! Against Norwich City, 30th of August, 1975. Well, there you go. You've proved your point there. Proved your point there, Jose. Absolutely, man. Didn't look back. Should have played more for England. I'll just have a quick look, see if there's any news tidbits. I think there is. It's all a bit slow, isn't it? It's all just transfer speculation, which... Tottenham leapfrog Arsenal in race to sign lethal goal scorer. Tottenham given encouragement to sign Liverpool fan. Spurs, Chelsea and West Ham are in a striker race. I mean, look at this. Tottenham could stand firm over James Maddison decision. Oh, this looks a bit more likely. Tottenham could stand firm over Tottenham could stand, this is from Football London, Tottenham could stand firm over James Maddison decision and Gareth Southgate won't like it. Well, I'll love it then. Tottenham and Newcastle are set to anger Gareth Southgate. Because they're playing over here, isn't it? Oh, so they're just guessing. They're just guessing. According to the Daily Mail, blah, blah, blah. Can Gareth Southgate get angry? I can't imagine Gareth Southgate being angry. Maybe a bit passive-aggressive or something, pussy like that. But there's no quotes from Gareth Southgate. So this story is a big bag of nothing then. They're set to anger Gareth Southgate. Stuff him. I mean, they're going to be flying on private jets. They're going to be sleeping. They're going to be all fine. They're not going to be buggered for the Euros. Come on, Southgate. I mean, he probably don't even care. Oh, no, I didn't watch the game, man. Oh, no. Oh, no. 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 I forgot about the game. I was tinkering with this. Oh, no. Oh, at least Jasarin's not here. 46. Well, still third in the table. No, or is it second? How many points? Yeah, third in the table, if you forget the goal difference. Hopefully they turn it around. History would suggest, Harper, that perhaps they will not. In fact, they're getting every season's progress, because a couple of seasons ago they had a little bit of a run at the beginning. Then last season it was about two? Might have been 3 games. This year, one game. That's all you get, Dragons fans. That's it. We're done. Hype, there's enough quality in the academy to cover the homegrown quota. Well, let's hope so. That'd be cool. There you go. You got hope for Mikey Moore yet? Well, yeah. When I say, what's he now? Is he 15, 16? We might only have to wait a couple of years. That's what I'm saying. I mean, this idea you got to wait for players to be like 25 or something ridiculous. I mean, we've got a young side. This is the other thing a lot of people are forgetting about. Our dip recently. Our side is so young that shit like this is going to happen, man. It's just going to happen. For now. Harper Lee up the mighty route. I don't know about that. In fact, I think that comment needs to be sent into the Phantom Zone.
You will lie down before me, Jarrell!
Yeah. Can't be having that. LTL Cockerell, exactly talking to each other. Paul Tucknell, that's an interesting thought. League games continue, just as it does with AFCON. Yes, I'm pretty sure that's the way it used to be. I'm not exactly sure when all this, take 2 weeks off malarkey started. I just, what might have done it. Maybe I'm going to pull something out my arse here. I would imagine it would have I think it would have started perhaps after we didn't qualify for the 94 World Cup. Maybe someone at the FA or something, someone thought, oh, hang on a minute, if we have properly rested players, we'll qualify. We'll make sure of it. And it somehow spread. I'm curious. I wonder if that's an easy question for Mr. Google to answer. When did international breaks start for football in England? Let's test the old AI thing. No, it's just telling me when the breaks are. Maybe I'm talking bollocks. Maybe they always had breaks, but I don't think they did. Why is there a break in the Premier League? Nope, that's not it. Why is there an international football break? Time for reflection, contemplation and relaxation. Oh, well, the Guardian would say a load of old wank like that, wouldn't it? They don't understand football at the Guardian. International break. So look, maybe this has got some history. I'm sure. No. It's like it's always happened. It's always been there, isn't it? Like the Premier League's always been the Premier League. What is the international break? Surely this will tell us why it came about. No, it's about holidays. Oh, no, here we go. Period of time schedule for FIFA. Okay. Recall Sunderland having to take breaks in the early 90s if three or more. Can't recall when this practice began. 1963, Football League. In 1963, Football League clubs still retain the right to refuse to release players for international matches. Blah, 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 blah. This is good. This is a good article, this. Obvious shift, structured. So somewhere between 1963 and the early 90s. Tony Cascarino's biography strongly implies that international game was squeezed in between fixtures. Yes. It's funny, isn't it? It's like it's become the stuff of legend. No one's sure. Can't they just look at the fixture list? So it hasn't always been around. I believe just jumped into the live stream, so don't know what wasn't covered. Oh, it don't matter, man. We could go round and round like hamsters in a wheel. That's okay, dude. But Basuma's lack of form has coincided with his malaria infection. Coincidence? I think not. I hear a lot of chatter, but I'd give him the season. Okay, well, maybe he's been nobbled. El Cockerell, last league game is 19th of May, Champions League final 1st of June, England's pre-friendly on the 3rd of June, that's my birthday. Players are contracted to their clubs and therefore trip to Australia is within their contract, that's bloody right. Well, that's 10 days away, 10 days away. I don't think Gareth Southgate can get angry anyway. I'm hoping we win the Euros just because... I want to see Gareth Southgate get hired by Manchester United. I did a video on it on the other day. I think it could be the start of world peace. World peace. Because from there on in, everyone will realise that billionaires are dumb as spuds. Jim Radcliffe, dumb as spuds. Gareth Southgate. That's hilarious, man. Where do these clowns get their ideas from? Anyway, I'll just give my webcam a little boot. I can see it's jumping. There it is. There we go. Back. Oh, we've been going over an hour. Ooh la la. That's all right. We got there. There we go. Oh, well, folks, that was a fun stream. Thanks for joining me. And thanks to Bumrash for the very generous super chat there. Thanks, man. Thanks to all the members that have popped in as usual, holding the place up. Thanks to everyone that's commented. Thanks for watching. Makes it fun. Well, I'm having fun anyway, but, you know, it makes it funner. And if you've clicked like and subscribe, thank you very much for that. Helps the channel, I suppose, but if you haven't, that's all right, because you've still watched it. Otherwise, we wouldn't be hearing me say this. So, you know, it's all good. Ooh, hang on. Let's get the clouds off. There we go. And I'll be around some other time, Some other time. And if you've watched it afterwards, I hope it's been a pleasurable experience for you. Till next time, folks. Peace and love, man. Peace and love. And come on, you Spurs.